Hello and welcome back to another home tour. I'm Joseph Khateri, licensed real estate agent here in the state of Virginia, and today we're looking at a
super tiny,
all pink place.
God damn.
I will admit though, it's pretty cozy. I like it. Soft space. It kind of fits the name of it, you feel? Because if you look at this, every thing in this entire area is soft. I mean, you would think so. Oh, wait, hold on one second. It's customary. All right, and of course, every single thing in this area looks soft. It looks like I could punch just like anywhere in this entire area and it would probably be okay. Like every thing. Like even the walls look a little bit soft. I don't know how they managed to pull that off, but yeah. All right, so first thing we're gonna go ahead and look at is this doorway. Weird archway doorway. Kind of looks like something you would see in like Adventure Time maybe. But I mean, I kind of like it. It has a nice glowy accent to it. Looks like Heaven's Gate right now. And then immediately as soon as you enter, you see a nice setup right here. Now it's not a gaming setup. It's definitely meant for productivity or just schoolwork, relaxing, because you have this mirror right in front of you. I'm assuming for makeup, just because it kind of has the ring light outline right here, like right around it. I used to have one as well. It was a lot smaller. It was like that big, but yeah, that's for doing makeup or maybe plucking out hairs, doing some acne removal. But we have the MacBook right here. I would know because I literally have one sitting right there. It's like 5 feet away from me. Subtle flex, I know, crazy. And we have it looks like these are SteelSeries Arctic headset. I think that's what this is called, the Arctic headset, and it's a little pricey. I think it's like $150. And then you have a little nice iPad setup right next to it. Everything's in the same ecosystem. I like it. That's something that I think is very underrated, having everything in the same ecosystem. It's very nice when it's all synced together, and that's the main reason why I switched from Android to Apple. Just because I ended up getting a MacBook, I already had an Apple Watch, an iPad, you know, it all just syncs together. And then we have a cute little lamp right here. I think that's kind of weird placement. I feel like you would want the lamp maybe all the way over here just so that it's not in the way of your iPad. I feel like that's just awkward placement, especially since this is such a bright light already. But hey, to each his own. And it looks like you have do not read. I don't know what that says. And a little cute heart-shaped donut. I like this. I like this a lot actually. Now away from the setup, we have throw pillows, throw blankets everywhere. Oh my god. Just an insane amount, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I like throw pillows, you know? You could have your little play fights, but other than that, it's just incredibly comfortable and it's a nice accent piece. It's also something that's not permanent. Now, we're gonna go through here, and this is pretty much the entire area. It looks like a kind of loft situation, bunk bed type thing. It looks like there might be one more up there. Yeah, another little, what is it called? Panicky? No. I forgot what it's called. A little hammock up there. And then we have the couch with throw pillows. Everything is kind of pastel pink colored right now, which is okay. I think it's a little overboard in all honesty, especially since there's not much contrast. There's accenting piece, but no contrast itself. Like this dark pink compared to the wall is accent. I guess the only real contrast would be this TV right here, which is a little cute. I think it's supposed to be some type of projector coming down. This looks like the main bed area, and the rest kind of seem like little cubby holes. Like you go through here, it's a nice cute little tent. Oh, with some ramen. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. I really like the effects on that. They did a really nice job. I will have to admit, they did really well on this. Oh man, it's hard to price something this small just because it's so unique, you know? The average home is like, what, 3 bed, 2 bath? Whereas this is not even a studio, it's just a space. Like there's no bathroom, there's no kitchen. This kind of just looks like someone's room. So I'm gonna assume that we are just renting one room inside of a house. Now in my area specifically, Northern Virginia, a singular room inside of a house goes for about $750. This looks to be a little bit bigger than your normal room, so I would say maybe $850 for a room like this. And that actually applies to most expensive places. I guess I'm lagging, but whatever. Yeah, I would say $850 for an expensive area. Maybe not like San Francisco expensive, but like California, you could probably find a singular bedroom for $850. New York might have to up it to $1,000, but I'd still say like $750 to $850 for a 1 bedroom. Northern Virginia, same deal. Now, if you're looking somewhere like bumfuck Pennsylvania or out of like middle of nowhere Texas, you could probably find something for $500. You know, I wouldn't knock that. $500 could happen in areas like those. One of my good friends, she goes to college at James Madison University. Her student housing, it's in an apartment. It is smaller than this, but she pays $400. So I mean, it's possible. Ooh, I can pick those up. Aha, little cute heart-shaped donuts. I don't like sprinkles though. Give me the the non-sprinkle one. No, this is too plain. Give me the sprinkle one again. But yeah, in a single place like this, credit score doesn't matter. Your income also doesn't really matter as long as you can make the payments. Usually this is just a single private landlord who just owns the house and he's like, yo, I just have more space than I need. I want roommates. He posts on Facebook. He posted on Craigslist. He's doing word of mouth to find roommates. I should stop staring at this, I just realized. That's probably gonna get me demonetized, but don't worry about it. Generally, with something like this, they don't go through realtors. Oh, a nice little swing I just noticed. That's actually really cool. I don't know how safe that is, considering you can't swing backwards at all. And forwards, you'd probably hit the table, but that's okay. There's not much else to it. Maybe 200 to 300 square feet in total. Maybe even a little less than that. But yeah. And speaking of cozy places, we're back with another. Now, right off the bat, look at that sky. That's insane. You get a full Milky... That is the Milky Way. That literally is the Milky Way right there. Like the chocolate. Oh, man. That is gorgeous. I absolutely love seeing stuff like this. And one of my goals one day is to go out to just any area where you can see at least sites that are similar to this. I know that I think the Salt Lakes have something like this out in Utah. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, and it looks like a pretty tiny place, and that's okay. Just a singular bedroom. Now, again, I can't really get the location for a place like this just because, you know, the location seems to be out of space right now. But right off the bat, my gut feeling is, since it's a regular 1-bedroom, this would go for like 1,200 in my area. Maybe 1,000, but it seems like this is a little higher quality than the last place. The last place was kind of balling on a budget. This one seems to literally have no budget, since this chair, I think there's a Herman Miller chair that looks similar to this. That's like thousands of dollars. But yeah, it looks like you have a little nicer cabinet area. You also have, wow, that's pretty cool, some storage by your bed, which I'm a huge fan of, that has wine apparently. You can't even pick it up, never mind, it's worthless. A nice kind of zebra printed type carpet to it. Uh-oh, did I crash? No, okay, that was weird. It looks like I'm lagging pretty hard today. Yeah, some zebra printed carpet right here, which I'm a huge fan of. I think it looks great in all honesty. God damn, that's a lot of wood, I just noticed. Like a lot of wood. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. That is a little more than I'd be comfortable with normally. There's also not a lot of lighting here, I just realized. It's just 2 singular light bulbs up top, followed by a little lamp in the corner. I'm not too sure how I feel about this anymore. Well, there's 2 more light bulbs. It looks like they're not even symmetrical. I'm not sure how I feel about this now that I'm looking at it fully. Why the fuck am I like almost crashing? Holy shit. So many pillows on the ground for some reason. That's just kind of odd why there's so many pillows. The fact that this desk has no chair to it, it's also very low to the ground, followed by a ton of pillows. It kind of makes me feel like this is more of an Asian bedroom, but it's the fact that the bed is also really high that's throwing me off. That's not really seen that often in Asian places. A lot of the time it'll be pretty low beds, but maybe I'm just generalizing here. This could still just be kind of an Asian homage, I guess you could say. This is a bigger bedroom, kind of fancier. Chances are you found this place on Facebook, or maybe this is your own place and you're just renting out the other bedrooms. But a place like this, you could probably rent it for like 1,200, I would say, around there, in like a decent sized city. Maybe in California, it'd be closer to like 1,500. Not a lot to say about this. I don't like how the fact that everything is wood. That's kind of throwing me off a little bit, turning me away from this in general. All right, and here is our last place. Now I know this is not really a home. However, I thought it was cool enough that it's at least worth touring. I know that I probably can't put a big price range on commercial properties because again, I'm mainly residential, but I thought it'd be at least cool to visit this area. All right, so as you can see, it's basically just a train station. I just really like a lot of I really like a lot of Asian styled homes and Asian styled environments, just because I think the US does such a poor job on their infrastructure and architecture compared to Asian countries in general. So as you can see here, it is a nice snowy night and you just see a very tiny train station. Ooh, portal? 2 portals? That's crazy. I'll look at that in a second. All right, so I'll judge this based on what a normal house would be, I suppose. Since this is in the style of a normal house, not really a train station. And it looks like we have some, again, classic Japanese architecture here. The ceilings with the large doors that are mainly wooden. They could be sliding as well. Yeah, so far pretty Asian styled. Oh man, I wish I could read Japanese. That would help me a lot here. Or maybe it's Korean. I know that Korean kind of has each letter, or at least each sentence will have some circles in it. And I do see some circles here. So I want to say Korean. I feel like that is Japanese, like for sure up there. And I don't know why this would not be Japanese if that up there is Japanese. You feel? All right, so moving forward, it looks like, how do I get through here? Okay, I can't get through here, but I see another entrance all the way on the other side here. Alright, so here's the other entrance to things. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely Japanese, so maybe I was being a little insensitive. But ooh, okay, alright. You know what time it is. I'm lagging again. This one's a little shorter, but that's okay. You know, it's the motion of the ocean that matters here. And it looks like we have lightsabers, question mark? What are these? Yeah, I have no idea what these are whatsoever. Oh, you know what they are? This is a train station. Okay, it's for conducting, right? It's for conducting the trains. And then we even have the little baby hats here for, I'm guessing, toddlers conducting trains. I'm not too sure why that's there, actually, now that I think about it. But we have the big boy ones right here. This would fit my noggin because I have a very big head. All right, but right now it just looks like there's really only 2 main rooms in this house. But the thing is, it's very tall. That's the issue. A house like this, you could probably find it anywhere. Like super cheap, maybe 150K. But you know what? There is a decent amount of land with it. So I'll count the land. 300. That would be, whoa, look at that moon. That's such a pretty moon. Yeah, 300 just because it can be converted, you know, just because of the land itself. The land is probably the most expensive thing here. The house itself maybe 100K, but it can be converted. It has the structure. You can split this up, maybe add a bathroom in that corner right there. You'd wall it off, you know, cut this one in half, make it a bedroom. So yeah, it's possible. Definitely would need some work to be done, but it looks like you can do it. And right here is the train itself, as you can see. Oh, it's actually moving. That's pretty cool. Maybe it was like on a sensor, so it just sensed I was close. But let's look at this little one right here. It kind of looks like a little bit of a shack almost. And it is literally just a shack. Like it has nothing. This is a murderer's playground right here. I think most serial killers would probably nut as soon as they see this room. This is just a normal shack. You could probably get it for like 25K. Hell, you could probably build one for like 10K if you really wanted to. Yeah, it's just storage, as you can see. Okay, maybe not 10K, because the roof itself would be like 10K. But like 30 to 40K, you could probably build this entire thing. Drywall's not that expensive. Doors aren't expensive. It's just the roof combined with probably the bones itself of it, the material cost for the bones. That'd basically be the costs here, and I guess the land underneath it. But yeah, that's all I really have for this video. I know that we looked at kind of unique houses this time. Like 2 of them were just bedrooms and this one was kind of a train station. So my expertise wasn't exactly flourishing in this video, but hope you enjoyed anyways, and I'll see you next week.